The LG G4 details have been leaked. Nah, seriously, no, this is the LG G3. But yes, details of the LG G4 have been leaked entirely by LG. I think somebody might be losing their job. Anyway, let's find out more. Yes, the cat's out of the bag with the LG G4. Here is your flagship from LG. And we have full details and specs on this device, and of course included, it has a genuine leather back. Now, how did we get these details? Like I said earlier, someone might lose their job because LG actually leaked the information on their website. Full spec details, everything you need to know about the G4 is right here before April 28th, their special launch event for the device. But there are a few things a little peculiar, like it still has a 13 megapixel shooter, but we'll get in depth to that because that shooter looks interesting and impressive, and the front facing camera is also 2.1 megapixels. But what makes this device interesting and different and new? So here's the front of the G4. It's a 5.5 inch display, but it's also a QHD display. We'll talk about more of that in a second. The back has genuine leather back covers, as you can see, and it's got extra sensors. It's also got a color sensor as well as that infrared sensor, a laser sensor. So we have that built in there, so you can see the different back button. Below you have the headphone jack and micro USB for the device, and it actually spots a slight little curve, which we'll also talk about more in a sec. You can see it's got a little bit of a curve there, or what LG calls the arc. But really, design and premium finish is what this whole thing is about, and they really put an emphasis on it with some of the press images and some of the leaked things we got about, you know, handcrafted design, unique style and finish. The P1 premium back covers come in metallic gray ceramic, white, silk, gold, and genuine leather. So you've got multiple different types, but leather is really the main focus here for the LG G4. As you can see here, they're talking about genuine leather finish, so handcrafted work, feels like really premium materials on there. That's the whole idea LG's going with the G4 in its whole packaging, its finish. As you can see, right below the flash is also that color sensor, just to show you can see that quite clearly. Now, it's got a removable 3000 milliamp battery and a micro SD card. Samsung Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge, they're calling you out here. Well, removable 3000 milliamp battery, so you should have pretty good battery life. And micro SD, LG supports up to 2 terabytes on their previous last two devices, so I don't see why this will not support the SanDisk 200 gigabyte micro SD card here. But removable back cover and battery, that's also a big win right there for a lot of Android users. The other thing also, it's got this slim arc design. It says for a durable, slick build that allows for natural comfort and firm grip, designed to give you an experience in mind. It's 8.9 millimeters at its thinnest point, so it's a thin device, even though it might have some bulk there. But that slim arc grip is kind of taken from the LG G Flex 2. So you can see LG is bringing some of their designs together in their flagship here with the G4. So that's something to take note. Now, the display itself is an IPS quantum display, 5.5 inch QHD display, which should give you, it should be energy efficient, it should give you better colors, better brightness. It's a 2K display, 2560 by 1440 in there, so you've got a very vibrant display, an improvement from what LG did last year with the G3. So we want to see how this display actually handles. And then there is the camera. Now, it's stated 13 megapixels on the website, but the aperture is f1.8, so it's a faster aperture for better pictures, taking better light, so it should work well in low light situations. LG is trying to promise that with the G4, that you get some really good low light photos, beating out the competition. It also has the quote unquote the fastest autofocus camera with OIS 2.0. So there's improved OIS built into this device, so you should be able to take better pictures, faster focus. You also got that laser focus built in there, so you've got the ability to take quick photos that look sharp and vibrant, with according to what LG has in store for the LG LG G4, but that's not all. It also has a color spectrum sensor that's right below the flash itself. So it basically accurately tells you the right colors that your image is, and it basically translate that to your finished product. So you should get some really stunning photos from this device. And then you also have some cool effects like light trail. Now I really like this because this shows that it can do fast motion pretty well. You can also do some stuff in low light into taking the photos and things like that. So that's really cool, and it also shows the shutter speed that this camera can actually achieve. And that brings us to manual mode. So manual mode, remember your Lumia 1030, we had the pro mode with all the different abilities to change your autofocus, brightness, white balance, all that fun stuff manually. You can do that on your G4. You can also do it on a lot of devices, but it looks like they're trying to push that a little bit more. So overall, this thing packs a lot of stuff. The G4 has the leather back now, genuine leather. Also has different premium materials. You've got that laser focus. You've also got the color sensor. It's a 13 megapixel shooter, but it's a removable back cover with 3000 milliamp battery, micro SD expansion. Probably will start at 32 gigabytes of storage. Now that display is a 5.5-inch display, QHD, powered by a Qualcomm processor. We don't know what yet because they didn't state it on the website, but rumors are still the 808. So we'll find out more in the coming days, but really we know a lot about the LG G4 right here at Booredatwork. So if you guys have any questions or any comments, let us know. Otherwise, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and favorite this video. Do subscribe to the channel, leave your thoughts and comments, and always enjoy your entertainment.